In this video, we will show the alarm handling functionality of our solution. Every user of the system can start one or more alarm panels, which allow the user to operate in real time on subsets or all the alarms present in the system. And additionally, users can search in the alarm history of the system to obtain history information. Let's go to a water meter in the city Cesena and start a real-time alarm panel which shows the alarms of this specific object. This alarm panel shows the alarms of this meter, and the user can operate on these alarms. This icon shows the total number of alarms present in the system. When we click on it, a global alarm panel will pop up. Here we see all the active alarms in the system. There are 4 levels of alarm severity: warning, minor, major, and critical, each with its own color: white, yellow, orange, and red. In the statistic table, we see that there are in total 27 alarms, 1 minor and 1 major alarm, and the rest are all critical alarms. Every user can create filters for specific alarms. Over here we have created 2 simple filters. The valve filter will show all the alarms that have the word valve in the description. When we activate this filter, we will only see the filtered alarms. And the same applies for the low battery filter. We can order the alarms in the table by clicking on a column header like domain. We can hide columns that we don't want to see, and we can hide the statistics table and the filters in order to get more space for the alarms. Now we can operate on the alarms. Let's start a new alarm panel on a mobile phone so that we can show the real-time behavior of the alarm panels and that several users can operate on the same alarms. In this case, the mobile user has the same alarms in his display, but they are ordered differently since we have ordered the alarms in the PC on the domain value. Now we select an alarm in the PC to work on it. The color of the alarm line changes to blue, which indicates that the user is working on this alarm. On both the panels, we see the change of color of the alarm in real time. When the user has solved the problem, then the alarm may be deactivated, and the alarm line in both the panels will change to gray. When we reload the alarm panel, we see that the alarm has disappeared. First, we do this in the alarm panel of the PC, and after that in the mobile alarm panel. All the active and non-active alarms are stored in the alarm history data store of the system, so that users can query the alarm history, what we will see next. When we go back to the Geo panel, we see the alarms of the gateway of Cesena, and when we go back to the main menu, we can enter in the alarm history. There we see a multi-page table with all the active and cleared alarms stored in the system. Currently, there are more than 4,000 pages, making a total of more than 40,000 alarms. Let's now look for the alarms reported by the SmartMet devices. First, the meters and valves. There are leakage alarms, backflow alarms, burst alarms due to large leakage, dry alarms reported by the axiometers, low battery alarms, meters, valves, and other sensors. Then there are alarms detected and generated by the rules of the gateways. Some of them are low LoRaWAN signal alarms, device restarts, operations on valve. And finally, the alarms that are generated by our artificial intelligence models. Alarms can be searched on specific text in the description, but also by entering text or values in the other columns. This concludes the video of the alarm handling. Next videos show the inventory and the software updates functionality of the system.